Hey guys, what's up? So today, or not today, but recently I've been playing a lot of factions, like faction servers, and I realized how overpowered MCmmo is if you get it really high, especially unarmed. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. But it's really overpowered. Basically, what unarmed does, if you have a high enough level, is the max level I think is like 2,000, or not max, but that's when your abilities stop going up. But you can like disarm people and take whatever they're holding. You have a 33% chance if you have level 2000, which is pretty difficult, but I'm gonna show you guys in this video how to get a really high MCMMO with axes, swords, and unarmed. Alright, so it's basically just an Enderman grinder with vines that stop the Enderman from taking damage, so you can just hit them. It works really well on a server, because you can't use spawners to get your levels. They like if I go, oh well, I don't have a spawner, but I'm not owner or anything on this server. I just play on it. I'll leave the IP in the description if you guys want to come join. It's a new server. There's no one on it. It's pretty small. Um, but as you saw, I'm getting my unarmed up pretty quick. I haven't really done anything with it in the server. My axes are pretty high, I guess. It's a brand new server. It's not actually that high. It's only 75, but it is. It's only been out for like a week, so it's kind of fun. And yeah. So I'm gonna go into a single player world and show you guys how to make this. All right, guys. Now that you're in the end, you want to build out with whatever block. And if you're on a faction server, you want to keep this kind of discreet. So do this when there's not a lot of people on, so you don't get like caught doing this out here, so people don't know where to look. Just build out pretty far. Obviously, if you don't have creative, this is gonna be a little more difficult, but yeah, that's all right. All right. I probably overshot that, but whatever. Basically, you want to stay way out here so you don't get caught for one in factions, and two, so you get much better spawn rates on the Enderman. Um, the spawn rates basically will just give you more Endermen so you can rank up faster. And yeah. So let me just finish breaking this and alright, let me fly back out here. Alright. So now basically what you want to do is make like a little platform. It can be however big you want it to be. Keep it not too big and keep it like whatever you want by 2. So only keep it 2 wide. So that's probably good. And then what you want to do, this is also a great way to make money on servers because most servers you can sell ender pearls and you can use them to raid, and it really does just help for a ton of things. I've built this on 2 or 3 different faction servers and it has done wonders. Really, it is fantastic. So after you just make yourself a little platform to keep safe on, this right here is where the endermen are going to drop. Um, I recommend putting slabs so they can attack you, because they can attack through a 1 wide gap. So we can just do that real quick. Uh, Slab. All right. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. All right. And this you can just punch their feet. All right. And now you're gonna want to get one more layer up. Make another ring. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Just make one more layer. And something that I've ran into trouble with is getting vines on servers. Vine. Most of the time, admins won't think twice about it and they'll sell you vines, but sometimes they're a little bit more obnoxious and they're gonna be really annoying about it. So if you can't get vines, the best shot, if you really cannot get them, like finding them in a jungle or buying them off somebody, you can always use ladders, which if they fall on them, it will do a little bit of damage and they may get caught on them. But if that's the best you can do, that's alright. Alright, now you're gonna need string, and you're just gonna put the string right here. Be careful not to punch this when you're punching the Enderman. Actually, let's not do string. String is not that good, especially in this design. In this design, you can use buttons or, yeah, just go with buttons. Just go with like a stone or wood button. And just put them right here so the vines don't grow down. Um, Something like that. That's obnoxious. And it kind of looks ugly when the vines grow down. Obviously, I'm not doing this to look good, but still, it's always nice. Alright, so this will keep the Enderman safe. See, I don't take any damage. I can go way up here if you really want. Slash game, oh, game mode 0. There you go. Doesn't do any damage, and I'm safe. Now you're just gonna want to walk around and punch their feet. Um, Slash game mode 0. Alright, and then the next thing you want to do is, oh, next thing you want to do is get some blocks. I recommend doing this with slabs. Um, Blocks are, I mean, just like to save you some money and save just time, really. So you're gonna need to get any kind of two different slabs. So I'm just gonna go with like sandstone slabs. You can do this with different wood. You just need two different slabs, all right? And then basically what you're gonna do is just go around in a ring, all right? Just go all the way around. All right. Now do the same thing with your sandstone slabs, and what this does is it keeps the Enderman from jumping out, like jumping out of the area, I guess. Oh, whoops. And you're just gonna want to do this probably 30. I'm just gonna go with like 32 maybe. However you feel. Like I think it's like 28 is when mobs spawn, like 28 blocks away from you. So I'm gonna cut it and just do that off camera real quick. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, now that you've finished your all your layers, you're basically just gonna wanna head up to the top. Make sure this top layer right here is a full block. Alright, and just extend one layer out on every side. Right. You don't have to do these corner pieces right here, um, because nothing will be spawning on them. Alright, so just extend everything by one block. Alright. Oh, well, I put it there anyways. Now you want to just put half slabs on these corner pieces, or where they were. So, Endermen don't spawn there. And now what you want to do is you want to get redstone and repeaters, alright? And you're going to want pressure plates. I'll go with wood. And take these pressure plates and just put them all along here. Like that first block that's forward and in front of that hole. Alright. Now you're just going to want to take redstone and repeaters and alternate them. Back and forth, redstone, and then a repeater. Redstone, and then a repeater. Alright, now, oh, whoops. Let me just do that real quick. It does have to be alternating. You can't just use, I mean, I guess you could just use repeaters, but that's kind of expensive on servers, unless they're in the shop or something. I don't know. But this is the cheapest way to do it. You can use cheaper blocks, I guess, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, now that you've done that, you want to take a block of choice. Does not have to be this one, and it cannot be a redstone block. You just put them all along facing the redstone or repeater like this, alright? And you just want to do that on all sides. If you're in survival, this is going to be a little bit harder. It won't be this easy, but it is possible, very possible. Alright, now that you've put your block there, you just want to take a sticky piston. It does have to be a sticky piston, and just put them all along here. Alright. Oh, whoops, not like that. You want to make sure they're facing out towards the pressure plate. Alright. Like this. Now take your block and just put it like this on the sticky piston. So the only place that the Enderman will be able to spawn would be on the pressure plates. So they'll spawn on the pressure plates and they will get pushed down. Alright? And Endermen cannot spawn on slabs. No mobs can spawn on slabs. So that's why I said you needed to use slabs down here. And you have to have slabs in the corner. Now, if you want better spawn rates, you can just keep going. You have to have a 3 block gap, 1, 2, 3, for the Enderman to actually spawn here on this level. And you can just keep like making these layers as high as you want. Um, Obviously, the higher, I mean, not the higher, the more layers that you have, the better spawn rates that you're gonna get. More Endermen will be spawning, and you gotta remember to put your slabs in the corner. And put your block here. I'm just gonna go through it one more time, and you guys can pretty much figure out the rest, because I've already done it twice. But go one layer out on all the sides. Throw down your pressure plates. Alright, and put your alternating redstone and repeater. And you can get mass MCmmo levels. And one day, I think on a server, I got my unarmed to level 400, which is pretty high. Alright, now that you've done that, just put one layer up horizontally towards, or horizontally from where the redstone and repeaters are. I just couldn't think of what I was even saying there for a second. Alright, and now, well, let me finish this for a sec. Or real, well, let me finish this real quick. Alright, now that you've done that, or just pistons. Whoops. Alright. Alright, now just put your block. Oh, whoops. Don't want to have 2 blocks there. That'd be a problem. If you add a couple more layers, you can just get super, or just a ton of Endermen. Alright, and now on your last level, you can keep going up as many layers as you want to, but I'm just gonna stop at this layer. Now what you want to do is you just want to put slabs on the piston and on the sandstone on the toppest, or on the most top layer, the toppest, I don't know, however you say that. On the highest layer up, you just want to put slabs so Endermen don't spawn up here instead of on the pistons. Alright? And like I said earlier, you can make so much money. I'm one of the richest people on a really big server. I mean, it's not really big. It's got probably 20, 30 people on at a time, which I guess is a decent size for most servers. Make sure it works. Pushes you off. Alright. Let me just break in here. Alright. Now your grinder should work. Oh, am I peaceful? Whoops. No, I'm not. One second. I will be right back. I don't know what's going on. Back. I figured out what it was. I guess there's too many mobs out on the mainland and I'm a little too close. So they didn't have enough like room, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't get enough spawn rates. Wait, what? I couldn't I keep saying spawn rates. I couldn't get enough entities to spawn, I guess. I don't know. But as you can see, I get a ton of them and you can just punch them to raise your unarmed sword and axe, axe, axe to raise your axe skill and sword to raise your sword skill. This is a great way to get your MCmmo level up, and you really need to make it high enough. I'd say 30, 32 blocks, I think. I said 28 earlier, it probably needs to be 30. But and it needs to be far out from like the big island. And yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.